Shh. The curve of quickest descent brachydachrone problem or smallest time problem. The problem of quickest descent from one point to another in the shortest time under the action of gravity is known as brachydachrone problem. This was first proposed by John Bernoulli in the year 1966. The name brachydachrone is being derived from the Greek word brachytos means shortest, chronos means time. So first question. Find the path in which a particle in the absence of friction will slide from one point to another in the shortest time under the action of gravity. So first of all you are going to observe this diagram. Here you are in upstairs, that is we are considering origin. So from upstairs to ground floor we are throwing a stone without friction. At the starting the particle is in your hand, that means kinetic energy 0. After throwing it gains kinetic energy and reaches the point Q. At this point potential energy is 0. Here you are taking P as a point at any time t. OP is S. So here the total details are there. Let the particle starts from the point O, initially at rest, and slide from the curve OQ. Let P be the position of the particle at any time t and OP equal to S be the arc length. It is given that the particle is moving only under gravity without friction. That means the particle is not touching any object while this path. So from the principle of work and energy, that the work done is moving the particle from O to P is equal to the difference between the kinetic energy at P and O. That is, gain in kinetic energy moving from O to P is equal to the loss of potential energy. So kinetic energy at P minus kinetic energy at O is equal to potential energy at P. So kinetic energy at P is, this is the formula for kinetic energy, this is the formula for potential energy. At the starting point kinetic energy is 0. So 1 by 2 mv square equal to mgy. So v square equal to mm get cancel, cross multiplication, v square equal to 2zy. Taking square root, v equal to root of 2zy. V means velocity. Velocity means rate of change of displacement. That's why ds by dt equal to root of 2zy. Now we are taking reciprocation. Here reciprocation means dt by ds. Here reciprocation means 1 by separate root 2 root gy being the velocity of the particle at the point P of x comma y. Hence time taken by the particle moving from O to Q, Q means ground level, is given by total time t is equal to integration 0 to t dt. Here we are doing multiplication with dx and division with dx. Again multiplication with ds and division with ds. We know that ds by dx is this one, dt by ds we have. Substitute. So 1 by root 2g is constant. 0 to x1 root of 1 plus y1 square by root y dx. Now we need to find y of x such that t is minimum. So here f equal to this integrand. Observe here no x term. That's why we are using this particular form of Euler's equation. So dou f, first of all we want to calculate dou f by dou y dash. So with respect to y dash means y constant 1 by root y, for root 1 by 2 into root of 1 plus y dash square, for 1 0, y dash square is 2y dash, 2 get cancel, then y dash by root y into root of 1 plus y dash square. Now substitute this value here and f, then you are going to get this equation. Here we are taking c as root k for simplification purpose. Now take LCM. This is LCM. So root y get cancel. Root a into root a is a, minus y dash into y dash is y dash square. Root k as it is, plus and negative cancel. Numerator becomes 1, denominator as it is. Squaring on both sides, 1 square is 1, root y whole square is y, this square is this, root k square is k. 1 by k cross multiplication, y into 1 plus y dash square. Take 1 by k as a, then you are going to get this step. Multiplication becomes division, plus 1 becomes minus 1. Next take LCM. Y is LCM. Here a minus y equal to y dash square. Y dash equal to root of this one. Y dash means dy by dx. Take variable separable, root of y by a minus y dy equal to dx. On integration. Here we complete this integration by using substitution. Y equal to a into sin square theta by 2, dy equal to a as it is. If x square is there, then you are going to write 2x like that only. Sin differentiation is cos. Theta by 2 differentiation is 1 by 2 constant for theta d theta. So this is, we can write sin theta, because sin 2 theta is 2 into sin theta cos theta. If we divide this angle with 2, then we are going to theta. Theta by 2, theta by 2. So a by 2 sin theta d theta. Substitute all values. Y is a sin square theta by 2. A as it is, y like this, dy value is this one. Next root a, sin square root becomes sin. Here take a common and write down separate root for this. Here we have 1 minus sin square. 1 minus sin square is cos square. Root of 1 minus root of cos square is cos. This term as it is, plus c. Observe, root a cancel, cos cancel, sin into sin is sin square. But we know the formula of sin square theta by 2. This is 1 minus cos theta by 2. Substitute 1 by a by 2 constant for 1 theta. Cos theta differentiation is sin theta plus c as it is. Now we are taking b as a by 2. Replace. Then x equal to this one. Already we have y value, that is a into sin square theta by 2. Also we have theta equal to 0 means sin 0 0 0, 0 minus 0 0, x is 0, and also y 0, that is starting point of the curve. When x 0 theta 0, then 0 equal to b into theta 0 sine 0 0 plus c. So you are going to get c equal to 0. Substitute the c value here, then you are going to get x like this, y is this one. But sine square theta by 2 is 1 minus cos theta by 2. Again take a by 2 as b. That means x is this one, y is this one. So these two equations together represents cycloid. Thus the path of the particle moving in a vertical plane under the action of gravity in the shortest time is a cycloid.